These are the basic commandments, my sister. We have to keep, sis. Because we just read, to get the kingdom of heaven, what we have to do? Keep the commandments, sis. Because when you break the commandments now, you put yourself in 1 John 3 and 4. You put yourselves in sin. Right. That is what God say. 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4 for my sister. Let me get that, sis. Because where's the wages of sin? So how come the pastors don't teach you what is sin so we gonna know what not to do? Right. Exactly, and you know why, sis? The pastors sin in themselves, and also if they teach that, sis, their pocket gonna be short. People ain't gonna come to church. People want to hear lies. Right. People want to live in the sin, so, and then say, you know what? I go to church Sunday, you can feel good sermon for 2-3 hours, and they feel good. They pay the tithes, he pass on the collection plate 5 times, get your money, and that is it. That is what the pastor wants, sis. That's right. Read 1 John 3 and 4. Sis, let me ask you a question. 1 second. Let me ask you a question. What's your name? Let me ask you this, Julian. Sorry? Janelle. Sorry. Let me ask you this. How do we get the kingdom of heaven? Serving God, right? But how? How do we serve God? Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Go ahead. Now, tell my brother I got a scripture. Go ahead. You try to do the right thing. Ah, but you hear the thing about it. Now, you hear the follow-up question that many of us don't know. What is the right thing? Watch this. Deuteronomy 10 and 12 from my sister.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12.
Read.
And now, Israel, what do the Lord thy God require of thee?
You, sis, let me hear what God requires of us as the Israelites. The Israelites are these people here today. I'm going to show you that sign before I move on. The Israelites are the American blacks who belong from the tribe of Judah, the West Indian blacks, Benjamin, Haitians, Levi, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, Guatemala. Alright, there we go. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Manasseh, Zebulun, Gad, go down. Those are the Israelites, sis. You know, let me ask you this. Your father, is he a West Indian black? Or your father, if you don't know? Is he a so-called West Indian black, meaning a black man from here, Trinidad? From India? He's an Indian. Okay. And your father is what? You don't know? Alright, well we can teach you Bible, sister. We show you something. God said the Israelites and them. Read on.
But the fear. I read over. Start over.
Yeah.
And now, Israel,
read.
What do the Lord thy God require of thee?
Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways,
read.
And to love him, and to serve him, the Lord thy God, with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Read. Here we going and serve him, sis.
Commandments.
How we serving him, sis? How we serving him? How we loving him? How we sanctifying him? Read that again.
To keep his commandments.
What we supposed to do, sis? By keeping his commandments, sis.
That's right.
That's why I asked you that question a while ago there. You understand how we get the kingdom of heaven? We just answered there by keeping his commandments.
That's right.
Let me solidify it now, Matthew 19:16. Let me see what the Messiah say. Let me see what Jesus the Christ, the Messiah, the black man, say. Because Christ is not this image here, sis. If you have this image in your brain, kick it out one time. Christ more looks like, raise up that image, eh? When you read the description, Revelation 1 and 14, you ever hear that before, sis? Christ is a black man with woolly textured hair. That is in the Bible, sis. Read.
Matthew 19 verse 16. And behold, one come and said unto him,
read.
Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
God say, what this man come and ask Christ, right, sis? What good thing shall I do to get the kingdom of heaven? Let me hear what Jesus say.
And he said unto him,
read.
Why callest thou me good?
Read.
There is none good, but one that is good. But if thou wilt enter into life,
but if you want to get the kingdom of heaven, sis, hear what Christ say?
Keep the commandments.
What Christ say to do, sis, to get the kingdom of heaven? Keep the commandments, sis. You know you're in transgression of God's laws, right? No? You know that? Tell me, which one? Which one? You know I want to turn me 22 and 5. You know which one you're in transgression? Let me show you some. It has some in our ones you would know. But let me show you some that we can see now. Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 22.
Because I'll tell you this, sister. If you're not keeping the commandments, when Christ returns, sis, you will die. That is what God say. God say you will die. That is the law. God say you have to keep the commandments to get the kingdom. Read.
Deuteronomy 22 verse 5.
Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Stop. The woman shall not wear that which pertain unto a man. Read on.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Read.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord.
You hear that, sis? God say the man should not wear woman clothes, the woman should not wear man clothes. Go ahead, let me hear the question. Yes, but you know, hear what the Bible said, how the Bible says this. That's not my words, you know. I didn't write this, you know. None of us wrote this, you know. God wrote this for all people to keep.
Right. That's right.
You understand? God say a woman wearing her pants is something disgusting to him. Just like if a man, like LeBron James, Lil Wayne, these men and them who paying on justice, God said that is something disgusting to him. It's no difference than if a man wear a dress. Because pants was made for men.
That's right.
You understand, sis? You make yourself abominable in the eyesight of God. And I know you don't want that, sis. None of our people in the right mind want that, sis.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That is the commandment there. Because there's a judgment for wearing the pants, Zephaniah 1 and 8.
Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 8.
Get the judgment for cross-dressing, sis.
And it shall come to pass in the days of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the prince and the king's children.
You know what God say? God say you'll punish the prince and the king's children as you, sis. You are royalty on this earth, you just don't know it. The Israelites are royalty in the eyesight of God.
That's right.
His sons and daughters, we are the children of the living God, sis.
Right.
We have the only God. Read.
And all such are clothed with strange apparel.
Yeah, that says God say you will punish the Israelites for wearing strange apparel. When a woman put on her pants, says the Israelites, that is strange apparel.
Right.
God says he's going to punish you, he's going to kill you. Just like if the men and them put on women clothes, the Israelites, God says he's going to kill them. That is a commandment, sis. These are the basic commandments, my sister. We have to keep, sis. Because we just read, to get the kingdom of heaven, what we have to do? Keep the commandments, sis. Because when you break the commandments now, you put yourself in 1 John 3 and 4. You put yourselves in sin. That is what God say. 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4 for my sister. Let me get that, sis. Because where's the wages of sin? So how come the pastors don't teach you what is sin so we gonna know what not to do? Exactly, and you know why, sis? The pastors sin in themselves, and also if they teach that, sis, their pocket will be short. People are going to come to church. People want to hear lies. People want to live in the sin, so, and then say, you know what? I go to church Sunday, you get a feel good sermon for 2-3 hours, and they feel good. They pay the tithes, the pastor on the collection plate 5 times, get your money, and that is it. That is what the pastor wants, sis.
That's right.
Read 1 John 3 and 4.
First John chapter 3 and verse 4.
Read.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
You hear what sin is, sis? Wait, let me hear. Sin is what? Read it again for my sister.
First John 3 and verse 4.
Read.
Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Sin is the breaking of God's laws, sis.
That's right.
Let me ask you something. We're in October. Christmas coming up. You celebrate Christmas? Sometimes, you know God is against Christmas. You know that? Well, let me prove it. Jeremiah 10 and 1.
Bring it up.
Let me show you, sister, that God is against all these pagan holidays and them. Because they are against God. All the holidays set up of man, Christmas, Easter, Carnival, Diwali, Eid, all these days and them, sis, are paganism.
That's right.
Read. Let me show you.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Read.
Hear ye the word, hear the word of,
Take your time. Read.
hear the words which the Lord has spoken unto you, O house of Israel.
So, Julian, you say, right? Janelle, right? Janelle? Right, Janelle. God said, listen to the words he spoke unto you, sis. Read.
Thus said the Lord,
Read.
learn not the way of the heathen.
God said, don't learn the ways of the other nations, because the other nations will celebrate Diwali, Eid, Christmas. Give us some more. Give us some more holidays. Men, help out, men. Easter, New Year's Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, All Saints Day, 4th of July. God said, don't learn the ways of the other nations. That is what they just celebrate, brethren. Come in, brother. We here for you, bro. Diwali, come in, brother. God said, don't learn the ways of the other nations. Read on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Don't be dismayed at the signs of the heaven, the stars and them. You know, people we like to say as a Pisces, as a Sagittarius. God said, don't follow those ways. Do not watch the stars and try to dictate your future. God said, don't do that. That is what the other nations do. Read.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Because they themselves, that is what they into. Read on.
For the custom of the people are vain.
You know what God mean when he said the customs of the people are vain, brother? Big brother, you know what God mean when he said the customs of the other nations are vain? Sis, you know what I mean, Janelle? It means they are lies.
That's right.
They have no substance.
Right.
There's nothing behind it.
Bring it out.
It's no difference and you stand up by this wall here and you say this is your God and you're praying to it.
Right.
There's nothing behind it, sister and my brother. Read on.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
Read.
The work of man, of the hand of the workman. With the axe.
So Janelle, what custom they teach to go and cut a tree out of the forest and bring it in the house and then you know what they do? Read.
They deck it with silver and with
They
gold.
decorate the tree. That means to decorate with silver and gold. What did they teach us that? Nowadays we don't cut a tree in a forest. They have trees selling in the stores. And they bring the tree in their house now and they put silver and gold on it. What holiday is that? And what God say about Christmas, brethren? Read verse 2 for my brother.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord,
Read.
learn not the way of the heathen.
God said, don't learn the ways of the other nations. God said, do not learn that custom of Christmas, Janelle. Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Go back to verse 5 now, verse 4.
Verse 4.
Read.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
Read.
They fasten it with nail and with hammer, that it move not.
Because the tree is just a tree, it is dead. You need to saddle it down for it to stay. Now when you buy the tree in the store, it's come with a stand and you mount it so it don't move. Alright or wrong, brother? Alright or wrong? Sister Janelle, alright or wrong? But what God say about it? What God say about this holiday, sis? God say not to keep it.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.